So, today, man, today is a new day. Every day is a new day. Thankful for every day I wake up. Let me explain myself for those of you that follow me on Twitter. I know like it kind of freaked a lot of people out, some of the things that I was tweeting. Yeah, long story short, I don't want to talk forever about this because I mean I feel like every time I do this I go on long rants and it's just like, okay, we get it, get over it. But last night, this is just one thing that, you know, like what led me up to tweeting like that. But last night I was driving and all of a sudden I just felt like I couldn't drive anymore because my vision just completely just started spinning and I just felt like I couldn't get it under control. It was like when you're drunk or when you're like hungover and you're just spinning and you know you're gonna throw up. So that happened, and as soon as I stopped, I got like this empty feeling in the pit of my stomach. I felt like I had to throw up, like I needed to throw up, like there was something in me that needed to get out of me. And I say this, I tell you guys this because one, that I mean, that scared the shit out of me. The last like few weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, I've been really on edge because I've gone to the hospital twice. One was for my toe, you guys know that, and then the second one was because just like just sleep deprivation. I had loss of energy, blah blah blah, just all that nonsense. So you know, I've gotten my blood work done like twice. Both of those came back fine. The levels and the test results came back fine from what I saw. Yesterday morning I got freaked out because I had a letter from the hospital saying that they were trying to contact me and that they couldn't get in contact with me, so I had to call them back. And I called them back, and of course they didn't answer. I had to leave a voicemail, and then I went online to check the results and then ended up seeing the white blood cell differential. I went to that test and I read it wrong, so I automatically thought that because the white blood cell, that's generally when they find out the cancer stuff in your blood platelets and all that stuff like that. But that really freaked me out. Like, I've never been so scared in my life because I was 100% sure that that's what they were trying to tell me. That's why they were trying to call me and tell me. Because you got to know, if you don't know, here's a little background on me. I've always been like afraid of cancer because of a choice that I made. I had an addiction that I can't lie, I didn't stop until it was on and off for about 6 years, 7 years. It's not like a hard drug or anything, but like, again, I'm opening up now. There's no turning back from here, I guess. But so with that, it just kind of scared me, and I never wanted to go to the hospital because I was like I always felt like I had the symptoms of it, and it was just like, it was a mixture of the anxiety, the depression, everything playing all into one, and me being a hypochondriac on top of that. It's like a lot of those things have the same symptoms, so it's like, where do I go with this, you know? And I always just was like 100%, not 100%, but I was like 80% sure all the time that I had like cancerous traits, and I just never wanted to go to the hospital and get checked because I didn't want to face it, kind of thing. And I just always was just like in denial of it. I never wanted to get the confirmation. And so finally when I went in, they did the blood work. I've had my blood work done probably like 5 times in the last, I don't know how many years, 3, 4 years. Because on my medical report, it says that I stopped doing what I was doing like 2012. But like, I did stop. Like I said, I stopped like a few times, but I ended up going right back to it, and I stopped. So I continued to do that another 3 years. So obviously that's not gonna make it any better. And like, I got to a point where I was like, fuck it. It was like, if it is what it is. But then I realized like that's very selfish. But at that point I was already like very addicted, so it was hard for me to stop doing that. But like last night just like gave me a realization. Like this past month really has given me a realization, like, you know what? Because there's been like 4 times where I felt like, you know what, I'm 100% sure this is it. I'm done. This is my last day. Like being alive, that's what I was thinking. That's how my mind works. And it's like, you guys got to understand also that I'm not trying to think like that. That's not me trying to think like that. I feel like there's like just this demon that just tells me all the time, like I can have my results come back 100% perfect, and it's like, I'll just think like, well, what if they didn't find this? What if it was too soon? What if it missed this? What if blah 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 blah? And that's not me trying to think that. I try my very best to go around that stuff and not give in to that kind of thing. Like the past 5 years has been the worst as far as anxiety. Like not as far as like YouTube and everything else. Like I've had a lot of things, a lot of opportunities happen in my life. A lot of people have come into my life. You know, you guys, a lot of stuff has happened that I'm very, very thankful for, and I know other people would just kill to have. So I'm very thankful for that. But as far as my anxiety and it holding me back and me feeling like I'm just drowning and seeing everybody else living their life and breathing and having fun while I'm just like sinking, it's just no fun kind of thing. Like, and I try my best to have fun, and that's what it irritates me, because I'm like, I'm doing my very best. All I really want to do is just do YouTube to my full ability, and a lot of times I don't, because I'm afraid if I start on a project, am I even gonna finish it out? Because like, what if I die or something like that? Like, that's how my mind works, and it's sick, it's stupid, and I don't like that, and I should get help. I know that, and people tell me that all the time. I don't know, it's frustrating, because it's like, what if I go there and they can't hold me either? It's like, I don't want to just feel like, because if I do that, then I'm gonna feel even more hopeless. So I'm like, I just get over this. I completely lost where I was going right now, but just, you know, like I said, I wasn't doing any like hard drug. I wasn't doing like heroin or anything like that. But I mean, like, it's still not good, and it's very cancerous. And it's, I mean, like, I'm sure some of you know, like I've mentioned it in previous, like older videos, like that I was addicted to it. And so it's not like it's a big, I just don't want to say it right now, because I just don't want to say it. That's why one thing that I got out of it was like, I'm gonna live my life. I'm really gonna live my life. And after, you know, coming to those points where I thought I was gonna die, everything hits you all at once. When you feel like that, it feels like this, you start to realize what doesn't matter, what you wish you could do right now, and the people that you wish you could talk to, and the people that you wish you could say certain things to. And it's like, I thought about that, and I was like, I really don't give a fuck what people have to say about my life, and I need to live my life the way I'm gonna live it, at my speed. I don't have to keep up with anybody else. I don't have to compete with anybody else. I don't have to fucking listen to anybody's input. And with that being said, I'm not saying like constructive criticism, because I do appreciate the constructive criticism, and I try to please you guys. And when I say that, also you gotta know that I'm not like gonna bend over backwards to do it. Like, I still have to live my life, like I said. Just like you guys need to live your life, and fucking disregard anything that, if somebody's not trying to help you, disregard that shit. Like, it's not bettering you in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, man, today I feel like I left out a lot of things that I wanted to discuss. I was kind of going over this in my head before I turned the camera on, but yeah, I'm sure I left some stuff out. So this is just like a deep talk between us, just open heart to heart. I don't feel 100% right now, because like I said, all that happened last night. So, you know, I have a lot more in mind that I just want to focus on. I have a lot of goals in mind that I want to focus on. I want to achieve them, and it's just like, it scares the hell out of me thinking that I might leave this earth without accomplishing what I want to accomplish. That's like my biggest thing. I feel like I don't want to, there's so many things that I want to do, I want to experience before then, and I don't want to let myself down. I don't want to let people down that are watching me, man. Like, I enjoy inspiring other people. That's what I really feel like has been something for me. Like, that's become such a big part of what I feel my purpose is to do, is to inspire people. The more people that tell me that I inspire them, I motivate them, that they look up to me. And I've had people tell me that I'm their idol, which I feel like you shouldn't say that. I feel like you shouldn't idolize anybody. Fuck all that idolatry. Yeah, don't feel 100% right now. I'm getting ready to go to the gym, which, you know, I was saying to myself, like, I probably shouldn't, but I'm still gonna go, because I'm not gonna go all out. Obviously, I'm just gonna go through the motions and everything. And I think that's another thing with me. Like, I always try to push myself. When I feel like, oh, I'm too weak to do something, that's when I get up and I'm like, well, fuck that. If I think I'm too weak to do something, then I'm gonna do it, because I'm not fucking weak at all. And that's another time when, like, not caring what people say comes into effect, because it's like, some people may think you're weak, not knowing half the shit that you go through. not knowing half of the shit that you go through, not knowing what you put up with, the struggle that goes on in your mind, in your life. And like, people may look from the outside looking in, think everything is cool, think you're being a bitch, whatever. Fuck them. So again, I don't feel like I covered everything that I wanted to cover, and stupid shit like that bothers me, because then I know when people start commenting, I'm like, you still don't get what I'm saying. But it's okay, because I can't expect you to know what's going on in my head. I don't even know what's going on in my head in half the time. But at the same time, I don't want anybody thinking that this is like me like turning for the worse and just becoming a depressed person. This is not what I'm trying to do at all. Like, I want you to understand right now that this channel, what I'm trying to tell you right now is that I'm trying to move forward, and I'm trying to progress, I'm trying to get better, and I want you guys to come along with me. I want you to see all the struggles that go on in my life. I want to take you through it. I want to be able to just fucking overcome it with all of you guys. I want to turn this channel into complete positivity. Fucking, I don't know. I just want this channel to be really exciting and just motivational for all of you, and I just want this to be a family where it feels like everybody is just like, we're just all chilling. Every single word that I said right now is from the heart. It was 100% true, not scripted. Nothing is scripted when I vlog. So I pinky promise you, cross my heart, hope to die, swear to God that all of this is sincere to me. Everything that I'm saying is sincere. I don't know, every day we're getting better. Every day we're getting better. That's why it frustrates me. I get so frustrated with my content on like my main channel and stuff, because it doesn't seem, I never like it. I never like it, because I'm like, I know I could do so much better, but the fact that like, if I was to put in that effort to do better, I'm like, what if, fuck what if, man. We're changing our lives today. Also, I know I was talking about like the cancer thing, and like how you just, you know, how my mind operates with that, and how I was just like terrified about that. But I don't want to like offend anybody that actually has cancer or knows anybody that has cancer. I really don't want to offend you, and I'm not trying to take anything away from your struggle or say that mine is worse, because we all go through things. It's just that sometimes some of us have tougher battles, and I know like you guys are, I mean, anybody with cancer, I know, I couldn't even imagine. My heart goes out to you. I'm sure you understand. I hope you understand. I pray you understand if you do get offended by this. I don't mean to offend anybody. So I'm saying that right now 100% from my mouth. I do not mean to offend anybody. Also, I feel like I should clarify another reason why it's always in the back of my head is because my dad had cancer like around the same age as me right now. So, you know, like that kind of tickles the back of my mind every now and then. But he no longer has it. He hasn't had it since. Like, they caught it very early. He had it while he was in the army, and then they got rid of it though. He doesn't have a spleen, and yeah, I don't know. I want to tell you all my dad's business, but that's another reason why it's in the back of my head. So I know I said I was just gonna go through the motions today, but I ended up just having a fucking intense shoulder workout. So, like I said, I'm always pushing myself. I listened to my body, and my body said, let's fucking do it. So we did it, boy. So anyways, get this off of me. I'm going home right now. Now I just look like Skrillex. But no, now I'm going home right now to get this protein shake into me, and then get some food, and go on about the rest of my day. And I'm ready to just enjoy whatever's coming today. I don't know. I'm not really planning on doing anything today, honestly. I was just gonna relax and just chill. It's Friday. I mean, if something pops up, then I'm with it. I just gotta get good rest tonight. I got pretty good rest last night. It was probably about 5 to 6 hours, but I mean, it was better than like nothing, and it was better than usual. So ain't nobody tripping.